Hello again. It has been longer than usual since the last video, and I'm definitely starting this video with less than a plan. um, but man, I wanted to just state that we now have 1,000 subscribers, which is super cool. The growth in the channel has been crazy. It's been awesome to see like all the comments roll in and just people like kind of participating, and that that the algorithm gave me a chance, man. It's been really cool. I super appreciate all of the kind comments. Also, sorry, I have some clothes drying in the background, so if you hear, you know, what sounds like a dryer, apologize about that. But it's currently very late. It is like 2:30 a.m. I haven't been posting because I've just been like real busy in life and just haven't really had like a moment to record, but I found one here, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, sorry I'm not like, you know, jumping for joy. Like it is super exciting to be able to hit that kind of a milestone, especially as quick as I did. Like I'm super grateful for that. You know, it's been really dope. It's been really cool, and like I feel like how I feel about doing this, how I feel about the channel has definitely like when I was first doing it and making videos constantly, like, you know, I was super into it, and then like after that last video that I made, it could have just been because like life got busy, but I wasn't like it sucked because I kept thinking about, okay, I need to like make another video, but like I couldn't find the time. But you know, I was also okay with kind of letting things breathe too, you know what I mean? Just kind of letting the videos just people watch them, I guess, and not just like, you know, constantly spitting out videos, I guess. But I definitely want to talk in this video more than just about hitting that milestone. Like I said, that milestone is crazy. It's amazing. I appreciate all the people that have subscribed so far. It's been awesome. I love reading all the comments too as well. I apologize if like some of my replies aren't like amazing. I try to reply to, you know, every comment that comes in. And usually, you know, I'm not always in like a excuse me, had to cough. I'm not always in like an optimal, you know, position to respond probably how I would like, but I always like try to respond to them. And sorry if like, I guess this may be more all over the place than usual. Like I said, you know, it's the end of the week for me. It's Friday, and it's been a pretty dense week with things, so just trying to kind of recoup. But you know, it's been good. It's been good. But yeah, thank you guys like a million times over. Like it's incredible. It's incredible to see that I hit 1,000 subscribers, you know, like, and just with, you know, just kind of creating, just like talking. I don't know. It's I don't even know like what to yeah, I don't even like know what to say other than thank you, and that it's cool. It's just super dope. And I definitely plan to keep doing it. I'm not sure like of the frequency or anything like that, but you know, I'm definitely planning to keep doing it. I feel like, you know, there's a need for it. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a need for me to do it. Like I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel like I definitely need to keep doing this. So I will. I'm not gonna go like into like life stuff for me, but yeah, what could I talk about? I don't even know. I don't have a topic prepared. I'm just like put on the spot right now. I mean, I never really have like usually I have like a general idea of what I'm gonna talk about. But for this video, I'm not sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can just kind of like free flow, you know, whatever thoughts. I was thinking about like maybe making like a server or something like that since I hit 1,000 subscribers. That's like public that people can join. And people have asked about that. People have asked about Discords as well, and I can kind of give you my thoughts on why I'm hesitant on doing anything like that. And I'm gonna be transparent with you guys. Like I'm gonna be completely honest, you know. I think one of the biggest reasons is I don't want to have to be like a babysitter in a sense. You know, I don't want to have to be a mediator. I don't want to have to be a babysitter. Like I don't want to have to like make sure everything runs smoothly as far as like, you know, just like, I guess a good way to put it is like the culture of a server, or you know what I mean, like the just the vibe, the energy. Not that I think everybody's just gonna, you know, not be nice, I guess, but like I don't think I have the mental like bandwidth to do that, nor would I just don't want to. Like that's just not in me to be like a mediator, you know what I mean? I'm just not, I don't know. I'm very about like my peace, you know, my like mental fortitude, I guess. So that's a reason why I'm kind of iffy on that idea. You know, I could just like create like a Minecraft server and just let it be, but like, you know, I would feel responsible for like bad things happening, you know, like I don't want people to get bullied. I don't want people to get like, or be mean, you know what I mean? Like and I feel like that may happen. So I don't know. Maybe this would be a super weird idea, but maybe like I make like a server where you can't chat or something like that. Like you can't use the chat, maybe like just disable the chat. Maybe that's the only way to like give me peace, is like, you know, everybody just kind of has to exist among each other and no one gets to chat, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's an idea that was floating around. I think could be cool, you know. I know I talked about those old, you know, those old vanilla servers that just had like more charm back in the day. So, but yeah, I feel like I had another reason why I didn't want to, or I was just like hesitant. That's definitely like the main reason, is like I don't want to have to worry about, you know, having to mediate and make sure things go smoothly. Also, like, you know, another thing is, you know, especially with Discord, right? Not that like this is like a super bad thing, but like, you know, if I were to create a Discord, and that's another thing I don't think I have the mental bandwidth, is like to participate and like, you know, if people want to chat or something like that, like I'm, it's like, it's just not, I don't know, like I just don't know if I could like handle that, I guess, or like, you know, would want to like add that to my plate. You know, it's not that I don't want to like, you know, learn about people or chat with people. It's just, I don't know. It's just another, you know, I guess something I would kind of feel responsible for. So it's just, I feel like just kind of talking with you guys in the videos and, you know, responding to comments, you know, has been good so far. But yeah, like, trust me, there's a part of me that would love to be able to like have those like kind of community things going on, but I just like have hesitant. I don't know if, I don't think scared's the word. It's just like, I'm just like hesitant. I'm like, you know, this could go south, or like bad things could happen. So I'm like, you know, I don't know. So, you know, so I hope people understand, you know, where I'm coming from with that. Like I said, it's not me trying to, like be mean or anything like that. You know, that's just the honest truth. That's just how I'm feeling about it. But yeah, I mean, at least like I said, I've been loving like just talking and creating videos. I've also just been like sprint jumping back and forth this whole time. I didn't even like realize. But yeah, what have I been thinking about? I'm like trying to think of what I've been thinking about recently. You know what I'll say? I feel like whenever I like, and I think it's because like whenever I like meet somebody new, whether it's a friend or romantic interest, whatever you want to call it, I feel like I'm always usually like engaged in like wanting to talk and discuss things, but I feel like I don't like despise small talk, but I always want to like talk about like meaningful stuff. And I always want to like delve into like those conversations, maybe too early. So that's been something that I was kind of thinking about earlier. I was like, am I like trying to talk about like below surface level things way too fast with people? It's just, and I think it's just because I don't know, that's that is interesting. Small talk, like, oh, how's the weather? Yeah, it's great. You know, nothing's wrong with that. But it's like, it's just not as meaningful, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, you're just filling silence. I feel like, I don't know, like having a conversation is like an actual conversation. I don't know, it's just like super like fulfilling. Yeah, that's something that I've been kind of thinking about. What else have I been thinking about? I'm like trying to think about what I've been thinking about. I feel like I've just been kind of going through the motions. Like I said, like life's been kind of busy. And I feel like recently, you know, my time for like just being able to kind of relax was super limited. And it's, you know, I can manage my time better for sure. So I need to work on that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm finding it so difficult to like think about what I've been thinking about. I feel like I had another dream the other night, but I don't think I remembered it when I woke up. It was so frustrating because I woke up and I knew I dreamed. I think there was like I think I was like, once I woke up, like I had too many things that I was thinking about that I knew I had to do for the dream to have like space in my mind. So my mind, I think, had to instantly forget it. I'll say this. I recently got invited. So it was today. You know, it's end of the week. You know, I just was a, you know, decently long week, just kind of need to recoup, and I was invited to kind of go out. And you know, I really wanted to. It was a conflicting thing with me because I really wanted to go out and have fun, but one, I needed to recoup, right? But two, I wanted to like focus on like, I don't know, like to me like cooking food and going and working out was going to be more like, in my head I was like, I could go out and I could spend time with people, and I know it was, you know, I know it'd be a, you know, pretty decent time, but I feel like I would feel more fulfilled if I just like cook some food, go work out or something like that, and then just kind of chill, you know what I mean? And I guess what I was kind of like, hold on, okay, wait, this music is I'm gonna have to skip this song. It's too Halloween. It's November. Why are we in Halloween? Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Why do I feel like I'm like the jumping? It's like I'm on the moon. I don't know. We're just gonna roll with this. Sorry, I had to change the music because I was like, why are we in? Why do we have spooky, scary skeleton music playing? But what was I talking about? Yeah, okay. So I was invited to go out, but I just felt like it would be more fulfilling to stay in. And it was kind of a little bit of a struggle for me because I was thinking like, man, I could go out and like have some fun and, you know, like what am I gonna think when I'm older? I guess I've been maybe thinking about that recently. Possibly. It's just like right now I've just been in my life just been trying to focus on like bettering myself, you know, in every way possible and just building a good, really good routine, just taking care of my body, taking care of my mind, you know, in every way that I can. And I feel like, I don't know, you know what I'll say? It felt good to like choose myself. It felt good to, because usually sometimes I'll like just go with the flow. I'll be like, okay, let's like, but like, you know, the fact that I stood firm and I chose something that was going to benefit me and like protected maybe my peace, or, you know, it felt good. It felt good to just like prioritize myself, you know what I mean? I feel like I have a people pleaser, you know, kind of attitude a lot of the times. Like I'm definitely, I would definitely say I'm like a recovering people pleaser. And that's, you know, basically when you're like putting others before yourself, so much so that it's kind of can be a detriment to you. So I don't know, just it felt good. It feels like progress when I like choose myself, you know what I mean? I'm trying to learn like, you know, what is selfish, like, because I feel like when you're a people pleaser, normal things like saying no to things can feel like you're being selfish. It's very odd. It's very, very odd. You know, if you're not a people pleaser and you're kind of more normal, I guess, you know, you're okay. You don't feel anything bad when you decline things, or like it's not, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the need to like, I don't think like catering to people's feelings is always, or catering to people's feelings isn't like a bad thing, right? But I feel like I do it so much so that it can be a bad thing, you know what I mean? Like I'll do it so much so that I'm ignoring my own feelings. And when you're a people pleaser, that can feel like you're being selfish. And it sounds crazy, but, or it sounds, you know, wild, but that's really like, it's a super real feeling, you know. You feel like you're being like mean by like, you know, choosing to like not just choosing, you know, yourself, I guess. So, and that's something that I know I have to work on it and get better at. But that's just something that I don't know, I just felt good about. I felt good that I was able to just like, you know, just choose myself. I know I've been saying that a lot. But yeah, it felt good. It definitely felt good, and I'm definitely glad that I did it. And yeah, like I said, I don't really have a plan for this video, so I'm trying to think of like, you know, different things that I may be able to kind of talk about. I need to make some furnaces down here. What I need to do is like, I need to start cooking this iron and gold, and I haven't really been mining gold. Oh well, I have some. I have some. I need to cough real quick. Okay, I coughed. But yeah, what was I thinking about? Like, and you can see it in this video, that people pleaser. I feel like I have to apologize, you know what I mean? Like in the beginning of this video, I think I apologized, like, sorry, you know, I don't have a topic or whatnot. And like to a degree, you know, I'm trying to provide a good experience, so that's why I say that. But you know, I feel like I apologize for things I don't need to apologize for. So, you know, that's something that I'm trying to get better at. And yeah, like as a people pleaser, like some things that are normal feel like they're mean, and it's crazy. And I'll say this, when you're a people pleaser, man, it's so easy for people, like when you're a people pleaser or you're trying to be better at that, it's very shitty, but like people can kind of have an edge. People, I don't know, if someone has bad intentions, they can, you know, definitely craftily try to take advantage of a people pleaser. And I've definitely like been able to kind of see that, or like you know, be able to identify that and, you know, reject it, I guess. But it's definitely a thing. If you're a people pleaser, like if someone has bad intentions, they will definitely, you know, look at that and be like, oh man, they're nice, overly nice. So it's good to have that confidence. It's good to like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help people and wanting to be humble, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, I've definitely realized that comes a point where you need to draw a line. You need to draw a line at a certain point, because it's not about like, it's putting people in front of your own needs so much so that it's detrimental to you. So I'm definitely trying to work on that. I don't know if any of you have that. I feel like I don't know how much of a, I don't think it's like super common. I think most people are pretty like, you know, balanced when it comes to that, or like they usually are, you know, are gonna prioritize their self. I want to say maybe that's not true. Maybe a lot of people are kind of people pleasers, but it seems like most people aren't. Yeah, that's definitely something that I've tried to been like I'm trying to work on. I have been trying to work on. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's a crazy thing, man. It is a crazy thing to try to combat and battle and try to overcome, you know what I mean? And I think I don't know, I don't even like want to kind of delve into this, but I'm pretty confident I know where it comes from or why I have that people pleaser mindset. I guess just to not delve into it, but kind of give you like a reason. I'll say this, kids that grow up that have to deal with a lot of stuff on their own, and have maybe been alone or had to deal with a lot of problems on their own, I feel like can probably develop that, because, you know, you're trying to like fulfill what you didn't have when you were younger, maybe, or you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, you're just trying to like fill what you needed when you were younger, you know what I mean? I really think that that's probably a big piece. What else? I think maybe if you have narcissistic people around you when you grow up, that can definitely maybe cause you to be a people pleaser. I'm just trying to think of like different things that could like form someone into being a people pleaser. It's like you become overly humble. I think humility is not a bad thing, but you can be too humble to the point where like it's detrimental, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like I've always like rejected like being arrogant, you know what I mean? I've always rejected arrogance in my life, like being like, oh, I'm the best and whatnot, like being cocky and whatnot. What I've heard from a lot of people, or in that like kind of like, what am I trying to say? a lot of people will say to be like successful or to end up in a successful position in life, you kind of have to have a little bit of that where you're like, oh yeah, I'm the best or I'm great. But I think you do need to be like confident in yourself, you know what I mean? I guess it's just finding that balance, finding that line. Because you need, I feel like having humility is like having empathy too, in a way, I think. I want to say that those are probably connected. Yeah. I think, yeah, it's just, I've been working on that, I guess, to kind of like find where I'm at in this sentence. You know, I've been like just trying to be better about that. Trying to, you know, in situations where I have those thoughts of like, you know, I need to like prioritize myself, you know, to actually do it. Don't just like be like, oh, okay, whatever. Because you don't want to be a pushover, you know what I mean? That's a big thing. Like I definitely don't want to end up like I don't see my future self being a pushover, right? I see my future self, and even now, like working towards being the best version of myself, like I see myself, you know, being very strong and very solid and like confident, in a way that you're not like just trying to people please. Like you can be nice with people, but like you're gonna be firm when it comes time where you need to prioritize yourself, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I guess to circle back to the milestone we hit, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, it's crazy. It's crazy that, you know, the algorithm chose to, you know, give me a chance, I guess. And that it was pushing, you know, my videos to people. I'm glad that people are, you know, finding that the videos are helping them. I'm glad that people are like, it's really cool to hear people say that, you know, this is kind of reminiscent of like old YouTube, or it's just kind of like a good, you know, it's refreshing. And that's definitely what I would like to provide. Like I just want to like break that like, I'm like trying to find a good way to put it. Like that just the machine that is like how like what new content is now, you know, like the crazy editing, the loud yelling, you know, like it's like all these people are fighting for their life for your attention, you know what I mean? Like they're like just, man, they are like and it's almost like kind of sad in a way. Like I don't know why. Like I said, I don't want to like bash people, right? I want to bash people for making that kind of content, but like it really is like, I don't know, you really look into it and it's sad. It's like it's like this big echo chamber. Everybody's yelling and screaming, like trying to be the most interactive and whatnot, and like, you know, trying to be the most like energetic. And just really like, I feel like there could be like a dystopian video about it or something like that, you know what I mean? Or like, I don't know, there could just be like, there's always, I know like a lot of people can use humor. Like there's, what's that guy's name that does like the crazy skits about people? Crazy animations. Can't remember his name, that's so crazy. Maybe something with meat in the name? I can't even remember. But regardless, like there could definitely be some like satire video about like how like extreme like, you know, some content creators are. But yeah, it just feels like dystopian. It feels it just feels so weird. Like I said, it's like people are fighting for their life, for your attention. They're like just doing everything they can, putting these animations and cuts every 5 seconds, and their tone of their voice going, you know, a certain way, and colors on the screen, the grading, the shots, the angles, the everything, you know, it's all to try to, it's like marketing, what marketing does, you know what I mean? Like there'll be like ads for, I don't know, like McDonald's, and obviously they're going to do everything they can to make everything look appealing. That's literally what modern day YouTube is. It's kind of crazy to look at. It's like from a psychological perspective, it's like wild. And I guess like I would want to like, you know, what would be interesting is to talk to one of these people that like create content like that and really pick their brain, like be like, why? Like, okay, one, do you find enjoyment out of the type of like how you're creating content, right? Is like, is this the ideal way that you would like to create content? That's one question. I think another is like, what would another be? Like, do you enjoy it? What do you think about? Do you feel like you have to be like this way? Do you feel like you have to be a different person or super animated or go, you know, do things that you wouldn't normally do to try to find success? Do you think it's dystopian? Do the people that are making that type of content think that it's like very, you know, odd in a way, or like unhuman, or just very like robotic? Do you think it is like that? Are you self-aware that it is like that? You know what I mean? Like, I guess that would be interesting to talk to somebody who creates videos like that to kind of, you know, I feel like I would probably just get an answer like, you know, that's just what works. That's just what's gonna get me like views and whatnot. And it's like, well, I guess then the question is like, is that your ultimate goal? It's just getting views. Like, why create it all? Why do what you're doing if you're not even enjoying it? If the goal is to just get views and grow, but you're not really like enjoying what you're doing, or it's like not really what you would want to do, like what's the appeal? Like there's no fulfillment, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I said, I want to reiterate, I don't want to like try to bash people that are making that content, but like it's, I mean, like I feel like you can't ignore the fact that it's like just absolutely like you go and look at like let's plays and stuff that were done way back, there's so much more sentimental, you know what I mean? There's so much more like, they probably move people more than like someone, you know. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be building our first, you know what I mean? Like, it's so robotic. First of all, I want to say that 90% of this subscriber, or what do they say? 90% of viewers actually aren't subscribed. So make sure to hit that. And like, it's like, oh, it's like very, I don't know. It's like so performative, I guess. Like I said, I feel like now I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to bash people like that. It's just, I don't know. That's definitely not what I want to go for. Like, if they genuinely enjoy that and that's what they want to do, like, more power to them, man. Enjoy it and have fun. Like, it's just, I'm just stating kind of like what it's like from an outside perspective, like looking into that, you know what I mean? It's, and then like another thing is like it's everybody's like molding into the same like formula, you know what I mean? Everybody like starts the videos the same and has the same catchphrases and whatnot, and like maybe that's always been happening, you know, maybe that's always been a thing with like different YouTubers, but it's like and you know, maybe these people really want to do, maybe these people are just adjusting to like, you know, people's attention spans, because like maybe it's maybe it's not them, like people's attention spans are kind of getting shorter because, you know, the convenience of a lot of things is getting more efficient, and like, you know, now we have a lot of short form content like TikTok and Reels and shorts and stuff like that, and that's like probably you know, making people's like attention spans a little bit, so maybe this is just a natural progression, like people's attention spans are getting lower, so these YouTubers are like just adapting, and that's cool. That's all they're doing, it's just adapting. But like I don't know, I'm not sure how much or what more I could like delve into the topic. It's just interesting, man. There needs to be like a study. I feel like they need to like have a psychologist like talk or speak with like these people that make that content like that. I'm sure it's already, well, I don't know, like I think about someone like Mr. Beast. If you listen to him in interviews and whatnot, like he seems like he's a smart dude. He's a level-headed dude. But like in his videos, it's like, you know, all over the place and whatnot. It's not him. You know what I mean? It's more performative. But maybe he doesn't mind that. Maybe he just like enjoys that. I don't know. I don't think there's any, maybe there's no big negative to it or anything. It's, like I said, it's just kind of me like looking at it and be like, you know, just kind of analyzing. And like, this is another thing. It's like, if this is art, right? Art is subjective and there's no right way to do art. You know what I mean? There's no, if you're creating and, you know, then there's no right way. So everybody's opinion and thoughts on things is just all to be taken with a grain of salt, because like, you know, imagine if you paint a painting, like some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna be like, ah, that's not really great. Like you can't really, or you put your like, you know, you put your all into it. So, you know, the people that say like, you know, I'd give it a 3 out of 10, you know, you're like, dude, I put like all my heart and soul into this. So I don't know. I'm not sure what that tangent was supposed to accomplish, but something I guess was interesting. Like, you know, I don't know, it's just weird. Like it's just, it's like I said, it's like everybody's fighting for, they're just fighting for your attention, man. Everybody's fighting. It's this one big fight and everybody's in this brawl to like, you know, earn the title of like who has the most, who can gain the most, who can attract the most attention. You know what I mean? With views, subscribers, whatever it is, you know, everybody's like just fighting for their life, you know. It seems like to get that. Which I mean, I understand, you know, a lot of people want this to be like their livelihood, so like they have to give it, they have to like go crazy with it, you know what I mean? It's just, it's interesting. It's interesting to analyze, break down, and observe. I mean, it's not like, maybe it's not super intricate or like as intricate as I'm like trying to make it out to be. It's maybe it's super simple, but yeah. Yeah, we've been recording for 38 minutes. This is definitely gonna be like the longest video. And usually I always like listen to the videos after I make them. Like I'll always just like listen back to what I said to mostly like just reflect. It's not even to just like, not for like editing purposes or anything. It's just like I kind of just reflect on what I talked about. It's interesting to do, like recording yourself and then you just kind of listen back and you're just listening to yourself talk and you're just like, you're like it's like that scene from what was it, Endgame, I think, or maybe it's either Infinity War or Endgame, where the like lady that does magic that like worked with Doctor Strange, she like pushes Bruce Banner like out of his body, like his like he goes out of the Hulk. That's what I feel like. I'm like now listening to myself as like a listener and just kind of analyzing what I talked about, which is interesting to do. I mean, it'd be cool for you guys to try if you want. You could just like talk to yourself and record it and then look back and, or like re-listen to it and like analyze your like thoughts. It's like a tangible way to like really look at your thoughts, I guess. Could be. Dang, we just hit 40 minutes. Yeah. This video was mainly supposed to be just to talk about like hitting that milestone, but I didn't want it to be just that, I guess. So. But I guess to circle back to that, because I definitely want to kind of close out here. I am like super grateful that I've been able to hit or gain 1,000 subscribers. Like that's like pretty cool, pretty substantial. You know what I mean? I know, like, maybe compared to like other, obviously people who have millions, it's like a drop in the bucket, but it's still like just crazy. I feel like comparison is the thief of joy, right? So you just gotta like look at what you have and be grateful. That's exactly how I'm looking at this. Like, I'm like, shit, like we got 1,000 subs, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? And like there's people, I kind of don't want to talk about it, for some reason. Like I kind of don't want to mention it, but like, you know, there's people, and I super appreciate like the encouraging comments, but I'll see some comments saying like, you're gonna like you're gonna get like 1 million subscribers, or you're gonna be famous. And I'm like, I'm reading that and I'm like super grateful. I'm super grateful that you guys think that like you're that like confident in, like the trajectory, I guess. What do I think about it? I don't know what I think about it, I guess. Like, I don't think I'll say this. When I started creating on this channel, that's not like, I wasn't like rubbing my hands together like, oh yeah, we're gonna get 1 million subs. Like, I don't know, like, you probably just, I don't even know if y'all heard. I like how the music's like going crazy as I like just said that. Funny. But, yeah, like I wasn't making the channel thinking like, thinking that, I guess, you know what I mean? And yeah, like I'm trying to be as honest as possible as like as far as my perspective on this. I don't know what the future holds, you know what I mean? I don't know what the future holds for this channel, or excuse me, sorry, that's gross. Just like burps, but sorry about that. But yeah, I don't know what the future holds, you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna kind of, I mean, this is the thing. I could like have this mindset about the channel of like, I'm gonna do everything and tweak everything perfectly and do all of this so that, because this is gonna get me like more views, or this is gonna, like, I could have that perspective, or I guess that mentality. And I think that like having that mentality can definitely lead you to success, or reaching what you want to reach. But I feel like for me, like, that wouldn't be as therapeutic, I guess. It wouldn't be as like, it wouldn't be as fulfilling, I guess, you know what I mean? Like, I love that the fact that I can just like I like just talking. I like just like keeping it pretty raw and, keeping it natural. So yeah, I don't know, if this channel were to grow that big, I would I would be beyond grateful. I don't even know how like how I would express like my gratitude, you know what I mean? Like that would be crazy. That 100%, I can acknowledge that. That would be like insane. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep creating and just kind of let things flow. You know what I mean? Not put a bunch of pressure on myself to like need to like reach something crazy like that. I don't know. I guess, that's like, my mindset on it. That's kind of how I think about it. Like I said in the beginning, I kind of didn't even want to touch on it because it's like, because I just don't want to like come off as like I don't want to come off in any way as like I guess selfish, That's not why I'm not here to like, like, I don't know. Yeah. I guess that's, what I'm trying to, like, I don't want to like come off as like selfish. I hope that's not what people derive, from this. I just want to create. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I just want to like create freely, you know what I mean? I think that's like the biggest thing, you know what I mean? And if being able to create freely means that I have to like sacrifice, like if being able to create freely means sacrificing, like, you know, growing to some big number, like I'm not gonna be like that's not gonna like bother me, you know what I mean? It's not gonna like it's not gonna have me bent out of shape. I was trying to find like a phrase to use. Because like at the end of the day, like, yeah, I may not be like have the most views or the most subs or, you know, anything like that, but like, you know, at least I can confidently say that like I enjoy what I'm creating, you know what I mean? Like, can you say the same? Can you say that you fully enjoy and feel like you're in control of what you create? You know what I mean? I feel like that's invaluable. That is invaluable. But yeah, I'm like, I definitely need to end the video. I gotta like get to bed, man. I gotta get some sleep. It's late. I need to like recoup. I'm like talking about, oh, I need to recoup. I need to sleep. I've just been like, I'm definitely gonna get some sleep for sure. And try to focus on that and eating and whatnot. You know, that's random thought here. I need food too. I have no more food, man. I've been jump sprinting around, just depleting all my food like a dummy. I was craving like chips and salsa, man. Chips and salsa is like the best snack ever to be invented. It's like, it's literally the best. Chips and salsa is like elite. I don't know, it's like the best snack. I feel like it's just the best thing to eat. But random tangent, but yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end the video. Man, 50 minutes. Holy moly. But yeah, just to kind of close off, I super appreciate all the people that have subscribed. You know, we hit 1,000. Super dope. It's super dope. And you know, I just plan to keep creating. Like I said, maybe like some sort of like public community server or something like that's in the word, or in the future, near future. I'm not sure. It could come at any moment, but it's just like I said, you know, I'm hesitant. I don't want that to weigh heavy on me, or I don't want to have to like, you know, like I got a lot of like life stuff, you know, to be responsible for and take care of. And you know, like I just don't know if I have the bandwidth for something like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, you guys can leave your thoughts on that, and you know what you make. Cause I know like some of you were were kind of commenting about that and whatnot. Like I said, I think it would be cool and whatnot. It's just, yeah, it's just the logistics of it. It's just like, you know, I don't wanna have a server and then, you know, be the one paying for it and running it, and then like there's like I said, like bullying or some craziness. Like I don't want that, because that's like, and then I feel it's like my responsibility, you know what I mean? Like I'm curating this environment and these bad things are happening, that's on me, you know what I mean? So like that's a big thing, right? I mean, if everybody was perfect and they just, you know, conducted in a very respectful manner, and I knew 100% that people would do that, then I'd be like, cool, let's go. But like, you know, everybody's human, everybody's like unpredictable to some extent, so you kind of have to, you know, I don't even, dude, what am I even, what are we talking about right now? What is going on? Yeah, I'm gonna end the video, man. I hope whoever's watching this video, man, I hope that you just have a great, excuse me, sorry, I'm like discombobulated right now. I hope you have a great day. I hope that, you know, what I've created so far, even if you watch one video and never watch anything from me again, you know, I hope that you got something from it, and I hope that it helped you. And yeah, I'm excited to see what else, you know, we can create here, and to just have fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Later.